everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Tell me where you're from. My name is Danielle Schwartz. I am coming to you from Pennsylvania. I am a spiritual medium. It is my intention to give you guys some clarity, some guidance from spirit guides, also connect you with your loved ones. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Thanks for joining me. For those of you that keep coming back, and I hope you guys are doing okay, in this whole COVID mess. I want you to know that, we healers and spiritual teachers are really, really doing our best. But one of the great things about you guys is that we are part of this spiritual community. I really believe that we are all somehow connected, that we are all here together, supporting one another and really changing the frequency in which we're living. So, give yourselves, a little pat on the back for everything that you're doing to increase spirit and increase, the vibration here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, let us know. I'm a little out of breath because I just literally ran down the steps. So I apologize. I will settle in. But let me just say hello to a couple of people. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Again, let us know if you're new. Thankfully, I do have Michael, who is my husband and techie assistant behind the scenes. So if you do have things that you're hoping to hear, meaning loved ones that you're hoping to hear from, guidance that you want to receive clarity on, put it in the chat. Mary, hi, welcome. You're new. So I'm going to explain how I work. So as a spiritual medium, on my program, and I'll be with you for about an hour. I do my best to bring you messages of confirmation and healing from your loved ones. I do offer live readings. I don't charge for this. I started doing this in COVID to just bring some healing and spread some, light to you guys, when we're dealing with such dark times. Okay. So I will be doing messages from loved ones. And then I also really like to give collective messages. So I do a little teaching for those of you that are, new to my program. Well, I do a lot of teaching in my business, but I do a little teaching when I come to you live. And the reason that I do that is, again, you're all here for different reasons. Some of you are hoping to connect with your loved ones. Some of you are just hoping to receive some guidance, some clarity, and, maybe a little hope, or just, get a little lightness. So you're all joining me for different reasons. And so I try to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, kind of like a good soup. So, welcome to all of you that are new. Okay. So the other thing that I do is I have a wonderful, wonderful mentor. Her name is Lisa Williams. Maybe you guys have heard of her. She was actually, to my recollection, the first medium that was televised way before Long Island Medium. And I have had the privilege to study with her. So I utilize her oracle cards. They're really, really easy. I like that they're one words, and my guides, my spirit guides, seem to really like them as well. So in a moment, I'm going to have you guys, set an intention on what you're hoping to connect with, either a loved one, get clarity or guidance. And I'll draw some of those cards. I'll have you pick some numbers. Thank you, Malfred. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. You are a wonderful student. So for those of you that have taken my classes, or for those of you that are new to me as a teacher, my journey was not always easy. And like a lot of you, I struggled a lot when I was younger, when I was, in my teens and 20s, to really find my true self, the essence of who I am. And, if you are also searching for that, or just hoping that things could be a little bit better, and maybe you feel like you're getting hit from one thing after next, have you ever noticed that, like that saying, like when it rains, it pours? It's really kind of horrible, but I can help explain to you and give you a different insight on how you can connect to higher frequencies, how you can make your life easier. And I have something so exciting to teach you guys. I'm really, really, can you tell how excited I am? So on Thursday, and I still have a few spots left, so it's really kind of special that it's happened, to give you guys that are watching on Facebook Live an opportunity to join, because usually this class sells out very, very fast. I tend to keep my classes on the smaller side so I can give you guys that personal attention that you're really hoping for and clarity. But this is such an important subject, and it is about our spirit evolution. Okay. Some of you may refer to that as your resolutions. And, maybe you've set them and tried to, really, this year it's going to be different. Well, 2021 has a lot of powerful energy to it and a lot of potential. Okay. So if you want to learn how to truly make your life easier, how to truly manifest what it is that you're hoping for, join me on Thursday. It's a 3-week course. I think you're worth it. I think you're worth, once a week for 3 weeks, right? To really, really help you with your dreams and help you. Oh, I'm so excited that you're excited, Marlena, because I'm excited. This course was designed by my spirit guides. So if you have been watching me for a while, you know that I work with spirit guides. Did you know that we all have spirit guides? We really do. So I will help you maybe not experience the hardships that I experience because my guides have been teaching me for over 20 years. I have been paying attention. I have been paying attention for your benefit, for my benefit, for all of us. So go to my website, register for that course, and watch the exciting things of your own spirit evolution unfold. Okay, so that's that announcement. The other announcement, Michael, am I right in saying that I still have a few spots left for, or did you not even put it up there yet?
Yeah, I didn't put it up.
So I do these gallery readings. What are gallery readings? So I come to you guys live, and then, and some of you do get to be put into the live queue, but there's still these brief messages, right? Well, because I'm so far booked out and my prices sometimes may be, out of your range, I started offering these gallery readings, and gallery readings are limited to 10 people. Typically, and I really shouldn't, I'm not promising, but everyone does receive a message. At least that's how it's been in the past. Okay. I work really hard to make sure that that happens. And that's why I limit it to 10 people. Okay. And the last date that we put up, I don't even think we advertised it. It just kind of sold out when people started hearing about it. So it is January. Do you know, Michael? Do you know when it is?
24th, I think.
It's a Saturday. I'm trying to look really quickly. Saturday, January 23rd at 3:00. Okay. So
that's Eastern time.
Eastern time, right. So it is virtual, so anybody can register for that. But once I let you guys know, these things do go pretty quickly.
So in Norway, that's 9:00.
In Norway, that is 9:00.
Evening.
Okay. So if you guys are hoping to, receive messages from your loved ones, join me for that. The tickets for that are $100. That's all the announcements for today so far. I will also be teaching some other classes in February. Beginning in February, I begin my advanced classes, advanced mediumship, advanced psychic development, advanced spiritual development. Okay. So those are all the announcements. So welcome, guys. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to be here. And thank you for joining me. So now we're going to get started on you. Okay, so I'm going to shift my attention to you, to your loved ones, to your questions. So if you are in need of some spiritual guidance, that would be a life reading. That is where I bring through my spirit guides, and then I ask them to give me some insight about what are some things that you're going through. Okay, so that's one thing that I can offer you. The other thing that I can offer you is connecting with your loved ones. So if you're hoping to receive messages from your loved ones, start to imagine them in your mind, bring your awareness into your heart. Oh, hi, Emma. How are you? And thank you for the beautiful love. I really, really appreciate it. Sending it back to you as well. And Michael, thanks for posting that. So thank you, guys. You all have such beautiful energy, and I'm so truly honored to be here. Okay. And I thank you for trusting me. One of the things that is so incredibly important to me as a spiritual medium is keeping the sanctity of what this is, and what I mean by that is you have experienced loss. You have experienced, such grief. And for that, I am so, so sorry. And it's my intention to really bring you accurate messages so that you will know that your loved ones are always with you. I know it's kind of frustrating. Like if those of you who have experienced grief, just to like such an extreme, whether you've lost a child or a partner or just your parents, whomever it is that you've lost, and it's really just left you broken, to be quite honest with you. That is part of the reason why I come to you live, because it's really challenging to hear messages and to know that your loved ones are always with you when you are in such a state of grief. Okay, because as a spiritual medium, what I must do in order to connect with your loved ones and to connect with my spirit guides is I literally have to elevate my own vibration. Yes, we are all energy and we are all a vibration. And we are all, have this divine right to be able to connect with spirit and connect with our loved ones. But when we have grief, anxiety, frustration, that is something that is really challenging for us to get in touch with. For those of you coming to me from California or LA or anywhere else where COVID is really, really just, in a state of emergency, or you're just really in shutdown, I want to let you know that we are all sending you some beautiful, beautiful energy. And if you are in need of healing, please feel free to use this forum and put the name of an individual in which needs healing or, needs that connection. Okay. So I will be starting to ask for you guys to give Michael some indication of what it is that you're looking for. He will invite you he will be using his guides, to not handpick, but, his guides will direct him on who should be directed into the live readings. Okay. But before we do that, let's get a collective message. Okay. So if there is something that you need, okay, Laura, I see your question. If there is something that you need as far as guidance, or if there is something that you are in need of, wanting to connect with a loved one, I want you to bring that into your awareness now. So just bring your question, bring that energy into your heart center. What do I mean by that? What I mean by bringing your energy into your heart center, it's like almost imagining with your breath that I'm bringing my awareness into my heart, and then my heart is opening to receive either guidance, okay, for my highest good, or a loved one to come through for my highest good. I've just been told that we're going to pick actually 7 cards today, which is an unusual, for those of you that are in numerology and have been listening. Usually I do 5. I do tend to like odd numbers. I'm not really sure why, but I do tend to do that. So we're going to do 7 today. The number 7, the 7th card, will be a collective message for everyone. But just see what number you are drawn to. What I'm going to do is bring through, you have been picking cards regularly. So I do have my spirit guide, Anna Shell, stepping forward. And what she does is she assists me. I fan the card, not that one. Okay, she just had me pick it up. She said I wasn't really listening. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, there's the first one. And number 2 is here. So she's picking the cards in order. Number 3, really, all 4 in a row. Okay, thank you. And then 5 over here. And 6. So pick a number between 1 and 6, and then 7 is your collective message. Okay, 1, 2. You can pick more than one number too. 4, 5, 6. She just told me. I could have told you how many you picked. You didn't ask me. Okay. No. Yes, this one right here. Okay, thank you. All right. So she picked 7 cards for us. I am going to utilize her energy to help me give you. They tend to be a story where they're all linked together, these cards. So I'm going to show you what they are. And then, okay, beautiful. Okay, so the first one is secret. So I will tell you. So if you pick number 1, that there is something that you are holding in within. So I hear it's time to let go. There is something about time to let go, time to let go. So I hear that you've been holding on to this energy and holding on for a very long time, and it's time to let go of what no longer is serving you. Okay. So even though it says secret, if you see, Anna Shell, she kind of tends to take it in a different direction based on who is listening and who is in need of this message. So time to let go is number 1. Okay, we definitely have a theme. So the Anna Shell is pushing you all to take my class because time to let go of what no longer is serving you. Surrender to spirit. Allow your path to unfold the way that you wish. So number 2 is surrender. Okay, so in order to let go of what no longer serves us, we have to trust and surrender to spirit. Okay, and this is also a direct sign, if you've selected number 2, that your loved ones are coming through for you. This is absolutely a sign that they are here and they are ready to, let you know that they are with you. Okay. If you pick number 3, I'm hearing that you are having challenges with regards to relationships. There are relationships around you. Maybe you feel all on your own. Maybe you feel like there is no one here listening. This is your sign that individuals are listening and that you are not alone. And that even in COVID, okay, that the relationships here in this spiritual community, that you have a lot of support. All right. I also hear that beautiful relationships are coming your way. Okay. So know that you are never, ever alone. Number 4 is connected to your own inner power, your own inner strength. Okay. Again, there is this theme. You can see this letting go of what no longer serves you, surrendering to spirit, knowing that you are never alone so that you can claim your own inner power. Very, very important card. Okay. Because, when things happen to us, when things happen along the way, we feel like we're out of control. We feel like we've lost control. And I'm here to tell you that there is a different way. We can absolutely tap into a higher frequency and reclaim that inner power. Okay. Beautiful cards. Love these cards, Anna Shell. You did a very good job. And she's like, am I surprised? I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay. Is this number 5? Number 5 is identity. Okay. So I am hearing that there is this, really, really important part of you that is like trying to get out. And what do I mean by that? What does Anna Shell mean about who you are? Those of you that are listening are drawn to me for a very specific reason. Okay. There are a lot of mediums out there. There are a lot of people doing Facebook Lives, but you all that are joining me in this community are really searching for spirit, really searching for the essence of who you truly are. Okay. So let me help you find that, number 1. And number 2, trust in your own journey. Okay. Trust that you will be led to a higher and better place. The other thing that is really, really coming through is there has been grief around you. So if you selected number 5, there is grief around you. And there is an individual that has passed where you feel like you have maybe lost that part of yourself. You are absolutely in touch with the essence of who you are. So trust in your journey. Trust in that. Okay. This guidance is coming through clearly for you. I'm so, so grateful that it's resonating for everyone. And I know, like I have chills. I really do. I have chills. For all of you, just really embracing your own power. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your journey. Let's keep going with number 6. Interesting. Number 6, deception. So if you look at this card on face value, it could really be like interpreted maybe in a dark way. It's not how it's being communicated to me. Okay. How it's being communicated from Anna Shell is that we have all been living a lie. We all have been, because we've all had to put up this front that we're okay. And let's be honest, we're really not. We're really not okay. At least that's not how we're feeling. But I'm here to tell you with my spirit guides assistance, your spirit guides assistance, I'm here to tell you that we have that support. We can tap into that. So when you are feeling like there is nothing that you can't handle, go back to these cards and know that we have support. You have this inner power. We have spirit. We can let go of what no longer is serve us and be our true self, because obstacles, right? And pain and fear is not who we truly are. Okay. Who we truly are. Can't make this stuff up. I swear. Okay. Who we truly are is spirit. Okay. Number 7, this is our true essence. We have guides with us, but even more than that, we are part of that collective consciousness. So that when you feel lost and when you feel that there is no hope, I am telling you that there is. So when you are praying and asking for assistance and feeling that no one is listening, these cards are a true example that they are totally listening to you all. These were beautiful, powerful, powerful cards that were selected for you by my spirit guide, my master guide, Anna Shell. And she has come through with such power and such intensity to let you know that your loved ones are with you. You have your own spirit guides. Call upon the angels. Know that things will absolutely be getting better. Okay. So I'm really excited. I'm excited by the cards that she drew because I know that she tapped into all of your energy, and that fact that she tapped into your energy and they were such optimistic cards. They have such a powerful feeling to them. I am certain that we are going to be making some big, big shifts. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for all of us. All right. So beautiful, beautiful cards. Michael, thank you for putting up those numbers so that everyone could, connect to, what they needed. Okay. And if you connected to all of them, especially because again, they are a story, take all of them, please take 1 through 7 and use it as your story, use it as your journey. Okay. All right. So that's the collective message for everybody. Who would like a reading? Who would like to connect with their loved ones, or who would like to get some, messages of guidance? If that's something that you would like to receive, put your, information in the chat. Michael is sifting through and he will invite you. Try to get in as soon as possible. But I did have a question from Laura about, I think it was like, what was the best way to smudge? Michael, does that sound familiar to you? So smudging is utilizing white sage. White sage is, and I have sage kits available, or if you want to shoot me an email, I really did buy like a plethora of them. They're $25. It includes a sage stick, a vegan feather, and it comes in this abalone shell. Next Facebook Live, I'll do a demonstration, but I do want to get to the readings. But what you do with sage or smudging is you're going to light the sage a little bit, and then you're going to want to extinguish that with a feather, and you're going to want to go away from yourself. You're going to want to do the corners. You're going to want to do, it depends actually, you know what, Laura? It depends why you need to smudge or why you feel compelled to do that. If we're doing a clearing of the space, then these are the instructions that you would be following. Okay. I always really like to bring along Archangel Michael. He is the angel of protection, and he really is great at clearing space, like clearing our energetic fields and clearing our physical space. I think it's really important to smudge after an argument or after any kind of anxiety or frustration. That's something that you can absolutely do and connect to. But you're just going to want to, go like this. And I always say I ask to be connected to the highest possible vibration available to me at this time. And I ask for blessings and light to surround this space. So I bring Archangel Michael around with me, and then I just imagine him entering the space and spreading light as I smudge. So that's how I smudge. Okay. I hope that gives you some information and gives you some help in knowing, when or, how to clear. Now, if you're doing your, yeah, I know. I had the same. Did you ever see that Facebook post? I forget who posted it, but it went kind of viral about, when we were in 2020 and the sage stick was like the size of the house as far as like what we would need to smudge out like everything that we were dealing with in 2020. It was really funny. I'll see if I can find it and I'll post it on my page so you guys can see it. But yeah, that is something that is really, really helpful. It really does. The Native Americans used it. So they've been using it for thousands of years. And I can't explain to you why it is helpful. You either resonate with it or you don't. But instantly feel like a sense of energetic clearing. And that really could be from the intention, but it is also sage, white sage especially, it comes from the earth, and does have this, high vibrational energy to it. So that is something that is would make sense that it would be clearing and grounding us. Okay, so that is all really, really important and helpful stuff. Any other questions like that? Again, please feel free to put them in the chat, and I will do whatever I can. I'm here for you guys for the next, 30 plus minutes. So, put your questions, your needs, so to speak, in the chat, and Michael will do whatever he can. Okay, so Tina, my daughter was spiritually attacked, and I will explain what spiritually attacked means. She smudged her space and herself, but she still feels like something is negative is still around. Okay, so this is a very important comment, and it could freak some of you out. So I don't want you to freak out. When I first started doing, what I'm doing as far as a medium, when I first started doing this, I have to be honest with you, I had no idea what I was doing, like absolutely no idea. And we are all intuitive individuals, but it does come easier to some. Children, intuitive individuals, people that, are really visual, have, a really big imagination, really dramatic, are going to be really open to receiving spirit. When you're open to receiving spirit without setting an intention, you do risk, I don't want to say risk, you can potentially receive energies that are of a lower vibration. So what's really important, okay, is that you connect, and Tina, tell your daughter, and if anyone else, is in a space that is feeling like maybe that space isn't for their highest good, or maybe you just feel something like, do you ever have like that basement feeling, like when you go into the basement and it's like, oh, what's in here kind of thing? Or like maybe there's a corner, or you went into like maybe an older house, and it just kind of feels like a lower vibration maybe. So first of all, Tina, have Archangel Michael, and I don't know how old your daughter is, but if she's old enough to do this on her own, I would recommend that you both do it. You're going to want to call upon Archangel Michael to be in your home. Yes, Archangel Michael can be in multiple spaces. So please don't feel like, you can't call upon. And just because you don't feel or see that angel, once you make a request to an archangel, they will be there. So what I used to do when I first started doing this, and I was sensing uncomfortable vibrations because I didn't know about setting an intention, and I didn't know about that. What would happen is I would feel this uneasiness, and I would just say, Archangel Michael, clear and surround my space. So I would actually envision Archangel Michael just surrounding from my foundation and around my entire house in this bubble of golden light, and that only energies that were for my highest good could enter. Another question, Tina, is when she smudged, did you open the windows? And did you, were you saying, okay, I ask only vibrations that are here for my highest good to remain? So those are some helpful tips. So I hope that helps. And again, just let us know, if you need more insight. Okay. All right, let's get started on the live reading. So I see Kim has joined, Kathy has joined, Teresa, Diane, and Cindy. So welcome all of you. I'm going to direct my messages, my information to you, but I'm also directing to you guys in the chat. Okay. And Michael, I think we should slow down with the invites if that's okay.
I'm done.
Okay, great. So what I'm going to recommend you guys doing is at this point, get clear on your intention. Meaning if there is someone that you're really hoping to connect with, again, what you want to do is bring your awareness into your heart center, allow your heart to open to receive their messages. I want you to invite you to either see their face or faces in this forum because, we have a lot of people. It's really important that, maybe we connect to one possibly two if they're connected individuals, because these will be faster messages. Okay. I will check in with you guys and give you guys evidence, meaning the personality of who they are. I will ask you, can you connect to this information? They may bring up objects. Yes, there are a lot of common themes, especially if you have, and Michael, he jokes about it with me. Do you think there'll be some dishes today? Do you think there'll be a ring today? Yes, there are some common themes. I make a clear intention that your loved one should not bring up the common theme unless it is something that is really significant or important. But if they do, just trust that that is coming through for a very specific reason, because it's something that is important to you and important to them. Okay. The other thing that will be important for you to understand is I connect to the energy of who they are. Okay. They bring through an impression, male, female. Again, this is a fast forum. Okay. So this is very different than a private reading. So these messages will be rapid. I'm explaining this to you guys because those of you that are watching in the chat, okay, also really may identify with what is being brought through. This is done deliberately by spirit. Similar personalities will come through. Okay. Similar energies, things that you can absolutely identify, the way that someone's passed, maybe their name, maybe their physical description. If you are listening, know that that message is also for you. It is called piggybacking. Okay. The other thing that is important is I will bring one person in at a time. I do my best to communicate to spirit that they have to wait their so-called turn. They don't always listen. So if, let's say, for example, I start with Kim and I'm with Kim and, I'm giving her messages and it's making sense. And then all of a sudden it's not making sense, but it's making sense for Diane. Diane, do your best to like wave at me because that means that I have switched. Okay. And again, I call it like a spirit sneak attack. They don't always tell me. Okay. That's pretty much it. You're welcome to ask your loved ones questions. Again, I ask you to respect this forum, meaning that it is on the briefer side. If I hit on something with your loved one's assistance and it really makes sense, at that point, I may ask you for the benefit of those that are listening to tell me what that is. Like, why does that make sense? Can you elaborate a little? At that point, you can feel free to share the story on why that makes sense. But up until that point, keep your answers brief so that you receive the healing and knowing that your loved ones are always with you. Okay. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with Kim. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to connect with you. Where are you coming to me from?
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin.
Rhinelander.
Okay. It's cold there, right?
It's going to be. We're getting snow.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, hopefully you are inside. So, Kim, let me just check in with you briefly. Thank you for joining me. First of all, are you hoping to connect with a loved one? Is that why you have joined today without
Yes.
telling me? Okay. Because I do have a male and a female stepping forward for you, and they're kind of flip flopping. Okay. But they do
Okay.
stay together. So, let me just check in with you. Is mom and dad passed?
Yes.
Okay. So I do have mom especially like barreling through and just letting you know that she is just always with you. I really like her energy. She's very put together, very, very put together. She's telling me that she struggled a lot with the breath. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Just know that she's coming through with a lot of, she's telling me, she's like, I was tough. I was tough. Okay.
Was.
And it was like almost like nothing was ever good enough. She needs you to know that she's just so proud of you. But I don't feel like she was able to say that when she was here. So I feel like that is like the message that she needs to get through to you, to know that, you know, how much she loves you, how proud she is of you. I am also around another female energy that is here on earth. So this would be a daughter or sister connected to you. Actually, she's saying both. Okay. So I would have both here. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay. So just know that and then I have another male as well. So this would be your brother.
No, I have no brother.
Is she do you have two sisters? Because I have another is what she's saying. Or do you have a son?
I have a son.
Okay. Just know that I do feel like she really needs you to know, like she's telling me, please tell her he's going to be okay. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You need to know that he's going to be okay. That's as much as I can say in this forum, but you need to know that he's going to be okay. All right. So just please know that she is with you, loves you so much. She's also talking to me. She's talking to me really fast. And then she's going to let your dad just say like a few, things, but she just really needs you to know when you look at the cards, the pictures, that she really is with you. She said that you've been looking into some like kind of like ancestry or something like that. Like she just wants you to know that she's aware of that. And I do feel like you found some things, like you almost like came across some things recently. She's talking to me about like the little, I feel like I'm looking at a pin, or I'm looking at like the little like, is this with you, Dad? Does this have to do with you, Dad? Was Dad in the military?
No.
Okay, I have a military man who is stepping forward.
Okay, that may be my father-in-law.
Okay, military man, great energy. I really like his energy.
Yes.
Always around you. Like, needs you to know that he is a strong support for you, strong support for the family. Please know that he's just so proud of his son. I feel like he had to kind of jump around because there's a lot going on with his son that he needed to give, that healing to. Okay. I'm also really being drawn to the ring. I'm being drawn back to mom, and there is some significance with the ring. There is also something where the ring had to be changed, or there's something where like needed to be fixed. Can you understand?
Right. Yes.
Okay. How did it need to be fixed, Kim?
It was cut, and so it had to be welded together.
Big, huge confirmation that this is in fact mom coming through. I feel that she really needed to give you something specific, because I really feel that the main reason she came through, Kim, was just to let you know how proud she is of you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I thank you so much for sharing them with. Oh, okay, Dad. I'm sorry. Dad's like, please tell her I love her.
Thank you.
Sweet man. Very, very sweet.
Very.
Like, he couldn't put you on a high enough pedestal. I just feel like he loves his girls, just is absolutely around his girls. That's what he keeps saying. Like, I'm always around the girls. He's telling me that you talk to my picture. You talk to my picture all the time.
I do. Yes.
So please know that when you talk to that picture, and also Dad didn't have hair on the top. There's something with the hair.
Thinning. Yes.
He got it all back. Okay.
Okay.
So just know that that's something that is important. I'm also being drawn to the H name. There is something with the H name that would be in connection to him. Something with the H.
His sister.
Okay.
Helen.
Yes. Okay. She is also in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. She's also coming through. Big personality. Okay. You have a lot of individuals. I could probably do the Kim show, if I didn't have other people, waiting here.
Right.
Please know that your loved ones are always with you. I hear that you've been going through a really rough time. They need you to know that you are going to be okay. Your family is going to be okay. And I just keep hearing, tell them that we're with her. Tell them we hear her. So,
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing them with me, Kim. And I wish you blessings. You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I really do.
So much. No worries. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to send your loved ones with you, Kim. So this is what I have to do. This is what I've learned that to do in order to get clear messages for the rest of you. I have to just take a moment, send Kim's loved ones with her. And again, they're quite a bit. So they're like kind of like following out. So if you feel a lot of energy, Kim, today, just know that it's my fault. I'm sorry. Okay. Because I sent them all your way. All right. So thank you again. All right. I'm going to go to Kathy, please. Thank you. Hi, my dear.
Hi.
Kathy is my student, my beautiful, beautiful student. So how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I love the hair.
It's haven't been to the hairdresser. She shut down again for a little while.
I really like it. It looks really pretty. I love it.
Thank you.
So what can I offer you today, hon?
So I'm concerned about my sister.
Okay.
She cut ties with the family, and I actually don't know if she's kind of here with us or.
Okay. Can you give me her first name, hon?
Chris. We call her Christine.
Okay. Whatever you call her is what's helpful.
Chrissy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Kathy, what I'm going to do is, I think the most pressing question is she still here?
Is she safe? Is she safe? Yeah.
I don't hear that she's safe.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Yeah.
it's almost like she has let herself go. Like, I don't feel like she's taking care of herself. I almost feel like she's just, in this like hole, like in this state.
Yes.
There's a lot going on with her mentally.
Yes.
A lot going on with her physically as well.
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
feel like she wants to be here. I really don't.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of energy around her, like a lot of loved ones. So I have a mom or a grandmom that is really watching over her.
I've been asking them to surround her.
Well, they've really been hearing you. So,
Okay.
here is the blessing in this, Kathy. I don't feel that she's aware.
Oh, okay. That helps me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't hear her like in her space, like, why aren't they checking on me? What's going on? Like, I'm all alone. No one cares.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing that. It almost
Really?
it almost feels like Alzheimer.
Oh,
A little bit. Like,
really?
yes. It just, I know it's not Alzheimer's, but it feels like she's so like in a state of dementia or such in a state of mental illness that I don't hear that she's aware. It's like almost like I can't explain it, Kathy, but my point is, I don't see that she's aware of how tortured she is. Okay. I'm not seeing that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. There is a lot of irrational anger that has come from her.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of anger that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't feel like it really would make sense to you guys because you're coming from love and you're coming from that space.
Right.
I would continue to connect with her higher self.
Okay.
I think you have been doing that.
I
understand why you would feel like she transitioned.
Okay.
Because of how you've been connecting with her.
Oh, okay. I feel like I haven't been connecting with her as much as using my loved ones to surround her. So but maybe I have been just by the mere fact of I really
do hear that. So keep doing what you're doing. Another question I hear that you may have is she going to leave this world and this dimension? That is up to our free will, but I do hear that is coming for her, and it does feel on the sooner side. Okay.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Like, is there a way that we'll be able to find out when she transitions, or is that I feel like I don't know what to do? Like,
sure. So yes, she will let you and us know. She will let us know, or she will let your loved ones know, and you will feel and sense when that happens.
Okay.
But there is something with her. Is she farther in proximity? Like, is she not close by to you guys?
We don't know. We don't know exactly where she is. It's possible that she's here in Pennsylvania.
I don't hear that.
Okay. But we don't know for sure.
Okay. So do you have a history of where she was?
Yes.
Is there anything with her being in South or,
Maryland?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm feeling her energy in that area.
Okay.
If that helps you guys with like the location a little bit. Now, is she more in the Baltimore area? Like, that side of Maryland?
I believe, I believe that.
Like the center of Maryland or, like that kind of thing?
Yes.
So I do feel like that's where her energy is.
Okay. That's where a friend of hers is that she was with at one point, but we thought last we heard she left that place, but maybe she's back there and we just haven't heard
yet.
That
she has. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in class, Kathy. Take care, honey. All right.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye, Danielle.
Okay, so let me just disconnect with Kathy's loved ones because they were part of who assisted me for answering that question. And Kathy, why don't you put Chrissy's first name or put her other name in the chat, like with the parentheses of Chrissy? And if we could all as a community, just send healing and love to your sister so that she does, let go easily and freely and that she is, surrounded by that love and light. Okay. All right. Let's go to Teresa, please. Thank you. Hi, Teresa. Looks like you're on mute, hon. There we go. Hi, how are you?
Horrible.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Okay.
I lost my husband to COVID. He was so healthy and strong, and He just retired and.
Okay, honey, try not to tell me anything else.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. And the reason that I'm cutting you off is because I want to give you the healing in knowing that he's still with you. I know it's not going to be enough. I know that. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, the baby sees him, by the way. Okay. Your doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He will give you an indication of when your husband is around, and he is such a nurturing, loving individual. He is absolutely with you. Okay. So let me tell you what I see. Okay. He's got great energy. He loves to have fun. He's got this big smile on his face. I love his face. I don't know what it is about his face, but I just love his face. So he's telling me that you're like, you just like, we're like doing this. There's something about doing this and wanting to be there and wanting to hold him and wanting to tell him that it was okay. Please know that he came to you. Was he in his 50s or 60s?
69.
Okay.
But he looked 50.
It has this young vibe to him. Like, I just feel like he was healthy as a horse, like really, really healthy, but this just hit him. Like, it hit him. There is something about the work as well, like something about like being at work or something about contracting it at work or something along those lines. He needs you to know that he's okay. He's also talking to me about his ring. He's telling me that you wear his ring. So please know that that's something that is really significant that he was supposed to bring up. Do you understand the ring? Because he said that you hold on to the ring. You hold on to my ring.
I do.
Please know that he is absolutely with you when you're doing that. Is that the ring, honey? He's with you. Okay? He's with you. He's not going anywhere. Okay. So it's really important that you know this. Okay. It does feel very, very new, but you've been asking him for signs. You've been saying, where are you? Are you here? How do I know you're here? All of this. Do you wear his clothes?
Yes.
Okay. Please know that when you hold on to them, that he's like hugging you back. He's hugging you back. Okay. I just feel like you hold on to his pillow. There's something about like holding on to his pillow and holding on to him. We are all going to send Teresa healing love so that she knows that you're never alone. Your husband has this strong energy. He likes to sing. He likes to be like, fun. Like there's this fun side to him, but he really just always took care of you guys. Like it's something about taking care of you guys. And I just feel like he needs you to know that he's still doing that. Okay. He's still doing that. I hate to go in this, but there's something about like either how you were treated or something about like his actual passing or something along those lines. Do you understand that? Were you not able to see him?
No, he was in the hospital.
Okay. Is there something with you either, like being on the phone? Did they put the phone to his ear?
Yes.
Okay. He needs you to know that he heard you. He needs you to know that. Okay. He needs you to know that. He's still in his chair. He's telling me that he's still in his chair. There's something about the chair. He's in that space. So he's really something about the sofa or like that's where I'm sitting. Okay. He's also talking. Can you connect to that, honey?
Kind of.
There's one spot that he would sit. He's telling me there's one spot that he would sit. I feel like it's a chair. And there's something about all the papers. There's something about all his papers. Do you have a lot of papers?
Oh, God, yes.
Okay. He's sorry for that. Okay. Are you also like having a hard time finding everything that you need?
Yes.
Okay. Because things were all over the place. I feel like things were all over the place. And I do feel like he like had like a system that worked. Like it was like this pile or that pile. Like he knew where everything was, but it was pretty, all over the place. When you're looking for things, please know that that is something that he will guide you through. Okay. I'm also really being drawn to the boots. I feel like I'm putting my feet in his boots. Do you have his boots?
I've been looking for them.
Okay. They're there. Okay. I feel like they're like under something, like they're under something. Did you check under the bed?
No.
Okay. Check under, like he's going under. Okay. I also feel like the mug that he always used, or the glass that he always used, like he just wants you to know when you look at that he is always with you. Okay. I do hear like, did they do enough? Like, I feel like that is one of your questions. Like did they do everything that they could have? Like, I know that he went in and he was pretty sick, but I don't feel like we expected this because he was, again, really, really healthy. Like he just feels like he was healthy. There was stuff going on in his gut, he's telling me. So there was something going on in his stomach as well that he was dealing with. So there's something with the stomach or something that he was navigating with the stomach. Okay. Or did this make him stomach upset? Is that what made him go? There's something with the upset stomach.
No.
No, he's insisting. So there is something with the stomach. Was he on a ventilator?
Yes.
Okay. He didn't get to say goodbye. He's telling me. Okay. I really feel it's very important that he tell you that he heard you. Because I hear you saying, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. He didn't. He's here. He's here. There is nothing that I can say that is going to be enough, but he keeps wrapping you in his jacket, like his coat or his sweatshirt, like wrapping you in the sweatshirt. Okay. Please know that those are his arms around you. He just needs you to know that he will not be leaving you. Okay. I hope these messages helped give you some indication that he really is always with you. And when you hold on to, do you also have his watch?
No.
What's around the wrist?
Nothing.
There's something with his wrist that he's drawing my attention to. Do you have the hospital bracelet?
No, I don't think so.
Did you have to go to the hospital? Do you have a son? Do you have kids?
I have a daughter.
Did she go with you? Is there something about her going?
No, my girlfriend took me.
Okay. There is something about like being at the hospital, having this identification. There's something with his, oh, thank you. There's something with his name. Do you understand the connecting M name?
Michael, that's his middle name.
Okay. And do you understand the connecting J as well? Is there something with the J? I hear like there's something with the A and then there's something with the J. Like I keep going back and forth with the A and the J. Is there an Anthony or Andrew?
Andrew.
Yes. Who is that, please?
That's his broker. He was a realtor.
Was he close with him?
When they worked together.
Okay. No, that's not it. What are you trying to show me? And then he keeps like drawing. There's something with like his signature. Are you thinking of getting a tattoo?
No.
Do you have like all his signatures? Is there something with the signature? He keeps drawing, like now he's doing the S. There's something with the S. So is there a Steve or a Steven that is connected?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like he's just letting everyone know that he is around them. I feel like that is something that is really important. Okay. Just know that when you guys did do like his memorial, that he was there. There's something about his memorial. Someone left me messages.
No, we can't do a memorial.
He's saying someone left me messages. So someone either sent you messages for him or something about the messages. He's showing me this long stream of messages. There's something about the messages. So I feel it's important for him to let you guys know that he got the messages. That's what he's telling me. He got the messages. Okay. Also, is his picture like right near your bed?
Mm-mm.
Do you understand the picture that he's referring to where he was younger?
Well, there's not many of them.
There's something about the picture with him when he is younger, and that's how he wants to be remembered.
Oh,
Okay. Please know that he will always be by your side. He needs you to know that he won't leave you. Okay. So when you think you feel him, please know that it is him. He gives you a lot of signs. It's just, this is a very new passing. So a lot of what he's bringing up may not make sense, but it will down the road. Okay. All right. How soon? Are we talking like months?
for what?
Passing.
My husband passed December 25th.
Okay. It's very soon. Please come back when it's been a few months and reach out to Michael. Michael, can you please give her my email, your email address? Reach out to Michael and I'll have you back on. You are in such grief right now, which is so incredibly understandable, that the messages that he's trying to give you are going to be disregarded. Okay? He just needs you to know how much he loves you and that he's always with you. Okay? So reach out to Michael when you're ready. Okay? And we'll get you back in. Okay? In the meantime, we're all sending you healing. Okay? I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. And I'm going to keep you in my heart and send you healing. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, Teresa. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's tough, guys. So let me just talk a little bit about that. And those of you that are healers and are really connected to energy, please send Teresa some beautiful love. When someone passes that quickly, it is so incredible and so unexpectedly, and it's been that recent. It is so challenging for us to receive anything because we're just connected to the pain. So it's really, really important if you are connecting at this point with a loved one that you are in a vibration where you can receive them. Okay. Because all they want to do is tell you that they're okay, that they're here, that they're with you. That's all that's going to come through when it's that recent of a passing. Okay. But Teresa, we're with you. Okay. All right. Let me just send Teresa's husband with her. Okay. And let me go to Diane. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Danielle.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Now, have we connected before? You look so familiar to me.
No.
We must have met in a past life. Where are you coming to me from?
Langhorne, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so maybe we met at the supermarket or something. Okay. Nice to connect with you. What can I help you with? Are you hoping to connect with a loved one? Are you in need of spiritual guidance? What brought you in hoping to receive a live?
I was hoping to hear from my loved ones about my daughter. She's
Okay.
get pregnant.
Okay. So bring through a loved one for spiritual guidance, right? Okay. So let me just explain a little bit about that because that is important. So what I'm going to do is kind of do things a little differently. I'm going to bring through a loved one and give you a brief message, and then I'm going to go to my spirit guides. And the reason I do that, because the loved ones, especially that you're hoping to connect with, all want her to have what she wants, right? We all do. And we're all talking to them and we're hoping and we're like rubbing the belly and we're doing everything we can to make that happen. So our loved ones are still connected to our earth energy, which is why Teresa's husband, came through a little challenge because all he could feel was her pain and he just wants to make it better. So your loved ones also want to make it better. Okay. For your daughter. So yes, I'll let them show me what they see, but then you're going to hear me say something like, I'm going to confirm with my spirit guides and see what they're saying. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So I do have a female who's stepping forward. She feels like mom or grandmom to me, very strong energy. And then I also have a male coming through with her as well, and they do feel connected. So do we have mom and dad in spirit?
Yes.
Okay. So know that they're both coming through. And are those the individuals that we've been asking, especially mom?
Mom and someone else.
Okay. So I do have, like I said, mom and dad. And then I have another female energy that's coming through as well. She feels, do we have mother-in-law in spirit?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that who we were talking to?
No, my husband actually.
Okay. So they're taking over, like, as far as like being controlling over the situation, which I think you can really understand.
Yes.
Like mom are like, we've got this, move over kind of thing. Like, and they're wanting to help. But I do want to give you some messages from your husband, who this is apparently not his thing. Like, this is not something that he would have done. He actually thinks that you're nuts. And he's like, at least she's not paying for it. So that's something that, is coming through strongly. Okay. I do feel like he is so incredibly connected to your daughter, though. Mm-hmm. So connected to your daughter, so connected to you, but really, really just her guardian angel. And I feel like we're kind of wondering, like, okay, Dad, why aren't you making this happen? Like, come on, like, this is, what is going on here? Because it has been some time. Okay. I'm also hearing that she's had some procedures, or she's, had some modifications to like make things clearer. Like, there's something about clearer. So there was some damage, or there was something that was like either like in the wrong position, or something about being in the wrong position that was, changed and cleared. Okay. And now we're wondering, is all that making sense?
Yeah, I think so. She had a miscarriage.
Okay. And so did she have to have like, where they cleared out?
Yes.
And then there was also some damage that occurred, according to what I hear. So if that is not something that you're aware of, that is definitely something that I would look into. Okay. It is not irreparable damage, but it could explain why we have had this delay.
Okay.
Because things needed to heal, and I am seeing something with scar tissue. So that has not been investigated?
No, it's very recent.
Okay. We need to investigate the scar tissue.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because I do feel like that is something that will need to be somehow or another, like, repaired. Okay. Mm-hmm. Either with time, or maybe with an additional procedure. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Okay. Your husband has a really funny sense of humor. He likes to have a good time, but he's like one of those ones that I call him like the quiet jokers, like where you don't even know he's listening, and all of a sudden he like lifts up his head and he like puts in his 2 cents. So that kind of thing. So please know that, yes, this is going to happen. Okay. Do you know what she had without revealing that to me with regards to the miscarriage?
Yes.
Do we have a boy in spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please know that he has him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He has his grandson. They are together. And there was nothing that she could have done. And there was nothing that this was just, he was supposed to be an angel and remain an angel. Now, I do have a girl in spirit waiting to be born with her.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I do see a girl coming. Now, is she considering doing in vitro?
No.
Because I don't feel like that's necessary. If that was something, I just feel like this is going to happen and she needs to calm down about it. She's so like ready to be a mom. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like all she thinks about is like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Very impatient.
Yeah. So let me just ask you a little, because this is being guided by my guides. Okay. A specialist does need to be involved beyond her, whatever they're called, obstetrician or gynecologist, OB, whatever, right? Beyond that, so she is going to be looked at like she's nuts. Okay. They're going to tell her that she's being impatient, but what I'm hearing is that intuitively she's feeling like something is off. Like something maybe not be right. So I do feel like we need to investigate what's going on there, either with an ultrasound or some kind of exploratory, like, okay, how do things look? Okay. Even if it like helps her just relieve some of the anxiety and it's like, okay, it looks good. Let's go forward. I feel like she's a very information type of an individual. Like, and she's like researching all these things, and it's like, this can happen and this can happen. And, and once this happens, then that's it. And, you know, like it keeps happening, like that kind of thing. I feel like for her own peace of mind, it would be beneficial for her to just get some like specialist reassurance. Okay.
She made an appointment today.
She did?
Yeah, she's been doing tests, and you know, there's the second line is very faint, but she hasn't gotten her period and her temperature is still up. So she wants an answer either way, you know, is she pregnant or not? So I said, make an appointment with your doctor and let them check you out.
Right. You're pregnant.
Oh, do you? Okay. Yeah, she's pretty adamant about it.
Yeah. So, you know, I feel like the reason that it's going to be important for her to know has to do with maybe what is going on internally. I feel like she's going to need some assistance here.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, assistance to get pregnant or?
No, assistance to stay pregnant.
Okay.
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 So I feel like that is why it's really important that she honors her own intuition and she go forward with those appointments and get that assistance. Okay. But I do hear, I do see her pregnant.
Okay.
Okay. So congratulations in advance, and let us know how she's doing, and, you know, post and let us know. Okay. But we'll send healing her way. Okay.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Diane. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, let me send Diane's loved ones back with her.
Christy has a life reading.
Okay.
She, you know, that she really needs some help.
Okay. Let's bring Christy in. Oh, I thought we did Cindy already.
Oh,
no?
we did?
I think we did. Did we? Cindy, did I read you, honey? Give me a like yes or a no. Did I read you?
No.
No? Okay, let's bring Cindy in and then I'll do the life reading. Hi, Cindy. How are you?
I'm
All right.
good.
Your energy looks so familiar to me that I just assumed I had already did your reading. Here you are like, no, don't see me yet. No. Okay. All right. What can I offer you today? Are you hoping to connect with a loved one?
Yes, with my son.
Okay. I was just going to say the male energy that is like barreling through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his mother-in-law is listening in too.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
What is her first name?
Kathy.
Kathy. Okay. So, oh my gosh. First of all, the best smile on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
What a big, big smile. He needs you to know he's okay. I do feel like there was a lot that was going on with him, so much, you know, and he just needs you guys to know that he's in a really good place and that he is okay. I do feel like he either suffered from something going on with the breathing or suffered with anxiety or both. But that's something that he is giving me with regards to the feeling that I have in my chest. Can you connect to that?
Yes.
Okay. Which one? Both?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because he just said both. Okay. Mm-hmm. A lot has been done in his honor. He's like, you would not believe what they have done for me. He's talking to me about the t-shirts. He's talking to me about my name everywhere. Like, he just needs you guys to know he got the messages. He's okay. I just feel like you are using him as an example. It's like using him as an example so that we can help. Like, it almost feels like some kind of a foundation or something that was done in his name. So please know that he is aware of all of that.
Yes.
I also am being made aware, first of all, he has a great sense of humor.
Yes.
Really, really kind. Really, really kind. I feel like he is one of those individuals, and every mother feels like this, but just so special. Mm-hmm. Like one of those individuals that would help everybody, like just would really be there. And it's like, there's this question of like, why? Mm-hmm. Why? Okay. Now I know you're clear on his passing, but there's still some things that we're not quite sure of. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So are you comfortable in talking about that in this kind of a forum?
Somewhat. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's being a little cryptic with me, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Usually when they're cryptic, it's because this is too out in the open, kind of thing. Okay. So if you do need more clarity, then I just would recommend you making a private appointment so that we could discuss that further, because there are a lot of layers to his passing, like a lot of okay, why were you there, or what happened exactly? And these kinds of questions that I feel like he wants to give you answers to, but I don't feel like he means to be where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meaning his actions maybe put him somewhat where he is. Okay. But it's like he didn't mean to be where he is. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I get an apology. He's saying, I'm sorry. Okay. I do get he just is sorry with all the pain that you're going through. Sorry that, he's not here. Just sorry that you guys are going through this. I also want to put my hand on your head. So he must have been taller than you. Because he's putting his hand resting his hand on your head and just just giving you the biggest hug.
Yeah.
The biggest hug.
And
just really good hugger, not afraid to show his affection. So just know that that's something that, he is aware of. There's some tragedy and violence in his passing.
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like a lot of why I can't explain or can't go into has to do with this, still being open, still being looking into it. We're still looking into that investigation. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And again, I feel like his life was either taken from him, without, that kind of energy is what it feels like to me.
Yes.
Okay. So just know that he is assisting. Okay. I just feel like he gives you a lot of messages, a lot of signs. He keeps talking about all his t-shirts and all his sneakers. There's something about the t-shirts and sneakers. So you must have some of his shoes and you must have some of the clothes, because when you hold on to the clothes, he just wants you to know that he is with you. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's also saying all the photos that were put together, all the collages that were put together, all of that, he wants you guys to know that he was aware of that. And I also feel I don't feel like he saw this coming. He needs you to know that he didn't suffer.
Okay.
Okay. He did not suffer. Okay. And just wants you guys to know that he comes to you all the time. He comes to you. I feel like he is that energy that you cannot mistake. You cannot mistake his energy. He walks in a room and I just feel like he lights up the room. He really does. He lights up the room. There's also a real strong connection to him in the eagle or eagles.
Eagles. Yep.
Okay. So the Eagles team or the Eagles, flying Eagles. I just keep hearing Eagles. Okay. So just know that he's still watching the game, although he was throwing things at the TV. But he's a pretty passionate fan. There is something with him being pretty into it as a fan. His dad is still here on Earth.
Yes.
Please tell Dad I'm okay. There's also something with his ID or wallet that is something that is pretty significant that you guys hold on to. So just know that when you look at that he wants you guys to know that he is with you. Okay. He's rubbing my arm. There's something going on with his arm. So I don't know if he had damage to the arm or there's something going on with the arm. Do you have another son?
Yes.
Did he get a tattoo?
Not yet, but I think he's thinking of it.
Okay. So maybe tell him or don't tell him, but I feel like it's going to hurt.
Although 6 of his friends are going Saturday to get tattoos in his honor.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt. So there is something with either putting a symbol that would be really connected to your son, this, almost like a logo, it's some kind of like band of the brothers. Like it's just this, like band of brothers, it has something to do with a team or something to do with that kind of energy, like just all together.
Yes.
And it just means like we're all together. And please know that he is aware of that. And he just wants them to know that he just really appreciates them, doing that for him, but it is going to hurt.
Yeah.
I got to tell you. Okay. Do you know who Dan is, or the D name?
Yeah, that was his name.
Okay. Can't get more specific than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Please know he's okay. He loves you so much. He loves you all. And he is always with you guys. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing him with me.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Okay.
We're sending you all, love, Cindy. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Babe.
Yes.
So Crystal's birthday is tomorrow, so she wants you to send love to Spirit, she said.
Okay. So first of all, Crystal, happy birthday. I know it's bittersweet, but just know that your loved ones are with you. Know that they're absolutely going to be there celebrating. And I just want you to know something. For those of you that have lost, and experiencing such grief, Spirit lives through you. Okay. Spirit lives through you. So they want you to celebrate. They want you to honor, that being here on earth, because they're still there. They're still with you, and she will always, always be with you. Okay. Absolutely. Always, always, always be with you. And, also with I hear your son or your other kids. There's nephews, there's nieces, there's, cousins, that she will always be with you and just wants you to know, it's not your time. It's not your time. So tomorrow, I want you to look at your birthday, not as a curse, but as a celebration of your life, that you are living for her. You are experiencing this world, this life for her. Okay. I hope that gives you some healing, but we're all giving you beautiful, beautiful healing, and just absolutely look at your birthday a little differently tomorrow. Okay. All right.
So there's so many people that we could probably go for 5 hours, and not get to everyone who really needs help. So
what is your suggestion?
Just speak to that? I mean, I don't know. Just explain why we have.
Okay. So here's the thing, guys. Michael, I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm not sure what you guys are. I can feel what you're all going through. Can you all do me a favor? Can you rewind this and go back to the beginning when we picked the cards? Because that is why Anna shall pick such beautiful cards for all of you about who you are, the essence of who you are. And what I mean by that, and what she means by that, the essence of who we are is more than our grief. It is more than what we see, what we are experiencing. And if you can trust in that just for even a moment, you will be able to sense that you are not alone. Now, in this forum, this is very, very much for me as an energy worker, very much like a platform, forum. Honestly, and there may be, but I don't know any mediums that is doing free Facebook Live readings, in this kind of a forum. I'm doing this to give you guys some insight that into your loved ones, so that you know that they're with you, and to receive some healing. There were a lot of collective messages. Remember what I said in the beginning, a lot of collective messages. I can't energetically sustain for that level after, connecting with, Spirit, and the messages will not be, coming through authentically. And that is not something that I will do. So I have to honor my own energy, and we trust in Spirit and trust when they're coming through. So I do this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I will bring through as many individuals as possible. I will ask if you had received a reading today, that you don't come through, of course, come and watch, but that you don't ask to receive a live reading. If you didn't get a live reading today, it doesn't mean your loved ones weren't with you, and it doesn't mean that they're not listening, and it doesn't mean that I'm not listening or Michael's not listening. It just means that this wasn't your time to receive that that live message. But it doesn't mean that you didn't get any messages. Okay. Michael, do you think that helps?
Yeah, that helps.
Okay. So just come back next Wednesday. Keep coming back. Eventually, it will be your time. Okay. It will be your time to get those messages. But listen back. For those of you that are like really, really in desperate need to get those messages, rewind this, listen back. I'm telling you, I guarantee you there is something that you can resonate, either an object, a message, something that you can pull on. It's not your imagination. It absolutely is a message coming through from your loved ones, from spirit. Okay. All right. I have Christy, who is in need of a message for your life guidance reading, right? Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hey.
So what can I help you with?
I did have one of my loved ones pass, and that's just not, it was like some months ago, but then my mother is on life support as well.
Oh,
and I've been watching you for a while,
okay.
and I just got on to see if I could maybe get some kind of guidance from you and the spirits.
Okay. So first and foremost, Christy, put your mom's name in the chat. All we need is her first name. Okay. And as a spiritual community, we will all send her healing and love, and send you the strength, with what you're dealing with. Do you have a dad in spirit, hon?
I do.
Okay. So even though that connection wasn't, I don't know how else to put it, wasn't like a mushy gushy protecting kind of a connection, he is coming through with a lot of support for you. Okay. A lot of support. So please know that he's just making sure that you know that you're not alone. I also have a grandmother in spirit. I have a grandfather in spirit. I do have a lot of individuals that are coming through. I have a friend that's in spirit, who's just like embracing you and letting you know that she's always with you. So you do have, like, because I hear you ask like all the time, like, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And when will I know? When will I know it is the right time? Okay. Because I do feel like she's been suffering for quite some time, and you have been suffering. Okay. I have to give you a little insight. I feel like she's almost transitioned a little bit, Christy. It feels like she's ready. It feels like she's ready. Okay. So I'm connecting, and she's a real strong, sassy, like Spitfire of a woman,
Yes,
she's really a Spitfire, and I feel like you're worried that you're going to disappoint her or you're going to let her down. And I'm not getting that, honey. I'm getting a lot of that. She's grateful for everything that you tried to do for her. Everything. Like, I feel like she's your best friend. Like, the two of you are just like this, like, it's always been just you and her, like, two peas in a pod, and she's not going anywhere. She will be right by your side. So please know that I feel like she's ready.
I do too.
Okay. So I don't feel like she's going to suffer. I feel like she's going to have lots of loved ones that are come forward, bring her in a good place, and that she will always be by your side. Okay. I hope that helps. And I hope that helps give you some clarity on what you're going through, and just know your loved ones hear you, and they'll be there and they'll get you through. Okay.
Do you happen to see my brother come forward?
The funny guy, you mean? That him, yeah. So he was like playing like hide and seek with me a little bit, like, trying to like mess with you. Like, what do you mean you're not going to come through, kind of thing. So he is absolutely, he will be waiting for mom.
Okay.
He will be waiting for mom. Okay. Because he's telling me that you wanted to make sure that he would come and get her. He will. Okay. Yes. He will.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. And please know that he'll help you through this. Okay. All right, sweetie. Sending you lots of healing and lots of strength. No, you're not alone. Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Take care, honey. All right.
So, baby, before we, I just need you to address Crystal again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lately, I keep thinking about it. Okay. So, Crystal, she already said that, honey. She already said, Mommy, it's not your time. You have a lot left to do here. A lot left to do. A lot. And it is not your time. And it is really, really important. You know what, Crystal? Here's what we're going to do. All right. Next Wednesday, you send Michael an email. I will bring you in and I will give you some more messages. But here's what I need you to do from your daughter. Okay. From your daughter, she said, Mommy, I need you to recognize everything that you have still here, because she's telling me that you have so much more that you have to do. So much more. There's so many, kids and parents that you're trying to help. And she wants you to know that you have a purpose here. She's telling me that you don't feel like you have a purpose anymore, but you do. And I do have this sun energy. So Crystal, forgive me because I can't remember if you have a son as well, but there's a child here. There's actually two. And I feel like one is yours and one maybe not yours, but there is a child here that needs you. So please know that is coming through really, really clearly, that it is not your time. It's just not. Okay. You have a lot left to do. So just know that when you look at her bracelet, you've been really, really just, really, really holding on to her things. Just know that she is with you. Okay. And she loves you, but it is not your time to join her. Okay. Okay. Just the boys, my brothers, need you, Mommy. They need you. Okay. And she knows that you miss her. She knows that you miss her, but she said, I'm right here. And she said, look, she's showing me her wings. She said, I have wings now. I have wings. And she said, I can be with the angels and I'm flying and I can be with you too. She said, all you have to do is know that I'm with you. And she said, I am. And when you hold on to my blanket, she said, I need you to know that I'm right there. I'm right there. Okay. She's wishing you happy birthday. She is wishing you the strength to know that you have so much more to do. She said, start by helping you, Mommy. Start by helping you. Okay. I hope that helps. Please email Michael. And she's like, I know that, you've been trying to talk to people and get help, but she said she just knows that it's really hard around this time. She's also telling me that you feel guilty when you're happy, and she wants you to stop that. She wants you to stop that. Okay. Because she wants you to be happy. Remember what she told me, and she told you, she lives through you. So when you're happy, that brings her joy as well. Okay. I hope that helps, honey. Please know that as a community, we are all here for you. You are not alone. Okay. You're not alone. All right. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just sending you a lot of beautiful, beautiful healing. Okay. All right.
So just one more. There's a confirmation here.
My brother told you I was having a girl. I thought it was a boy. I just found out it's a girl. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Okay. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful confirmations. Congratulations, Janelle. Wonderful news. Okay. Excellent job, everybody. All right. Thank you to Spirit. Thank you for all of you for watching. Remember, exciting stuff coming Thursday. You want to change your life? You want to shift your energy? You want to shift your vibration and embrace everything that it is that you are hoping to receive? Join me on Thursday. Limited time, limited spaces available. Must email today and register so that you can get all of that information. I have lots of great information coming your way. So please reach out, register for class. It's very reasonable, $34 a week. $102 absolutely is your life is worth it, right? Your life is worth it. Okay. I will be back next Wednesday. So join me then. And remember that gallery reading on the 23rd is still open. All right. It was so great to connect with you guys. For those of you that are suffering, I want you to go back and listen to those cards, listen to those messages, know that Spirit is coming through loud and clear. All right. Oh, great, Kelsey. Wonderful. Welcome. It's really, really exciting. I cannot express to you enough, guys, how groundbreaking this material is. So it's really awesome. Really, really awesome. Okay. So thank you. Thank you guys for joining. I will see you Wednesday. Hopefully I will see you in class on Thursday. All right. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your night.